another subscriber request. This one was actually quite fun because there was a lot of YouTubers, Blitz YouTubers that I just wasn't aware of. And I want to thank all you guys for helping me become aware of these different YouTubers. And I'm almost surprised I didn't even know of some of them, but I think it'd also be fun to share them with you. I did a review on Bushka and Angel and Crazy Tactics and Pantoff, and people loved it. And so I also got some feedback and some comments of doing some other YouTubers and other ones I missed and smaller. So I'm going to do a combination here of kind of a lot of them. I went through all the different channels and watched them. I wanted them to just to share them with you guys. So the first one up that I did, I took a look at EconomicsMate. And when I first saw the title, I just wondered if he loved economics. But when you watch his vids, he's very charismatic. He's very much himself, very fun when watching his vids, does streams, giveaways, just a fun YouTuber. So these are all different ones I think would be also just good to subscribe to. Another one, very small, some of them, like I said, I'm actually kind of surprised are small, but Meat Locker, I've been kind of watching his vids from here and there. He really loves what he does, and he puts himself into the vids, and he also puts in time. He highlights the player base. He puts in a lot of work into the vids he does. And honestly, like, he just kind of does it out of the love. Like, he's not really looking for anything else. You could tell he just does it out of the love of the game. And I really like that. Next was actually the person that suggested, the subscriber, to do this vid that gave me the idea. So shout out to him, but WOT Blitz. Watched some of his vids even, and he honestly is a YouTuber that just wants to have fun. He likes to do fun vids with his subscribers. He just loves his fans. So I just thought that was just a fun channel. Next was one I kind of surprised I didn't really know of, but you guys had mentioned them in some comments, was Armored Pants. And it's very funny. So he's a very knowledgeable player. His videos are very detailed. He has very good vids. And I don't know what it is, but his voice sounds like it should be a real tank commander's voice. Like when listening, I just don't know why, but I can just picture him like, that's what I almost kind of picture is just a real tank commander's voice, like either in World War II or something, driving a tank and just talking about tanks. But and then just shows a little love for the 18 or older. Just very detailed and just good vids. Next is Juicy Tender Steak. Honestly, a good channel, and one that I think could be very helpful for a lot of players because he does a lot of streams, and he's just a really cool and just chill guy. He just has a love for the game, his subs, and you're basically just watching him just sit, chill, and just play the game, and he just goes through his thought process, which I think could be really helpful. He sometimes does sub highlights, and very good channel to subscribe to as well. Next is Fugit, and I apologize if I'm pronouncing some of these wrong, but I would classify him as the history teacher of Blitz. If I were to have a history teacher, I wish it was him because he's very smart. He's a history buff. That brings the game of Blitz kind of mixed with history and does really cool vids just tied with historical facts of things you just didn't even know of. So if you're really into history, he's definitely one to subscribe to. Next is Littlefinger. And he just sounds like he's a really fun guy. He makes fun, just fun vids. You just listen to him, and he's the type of guy that you're like, yeah, I could get to know him. He just sounds like a really cool guy. He does live streams, sub highlights, very helpful YouTuber. He comes out with a lot of these different videos to really help the community with his array of he's very knowledgeable about the game. So definitely one to also follow. Then last here I had on the list was Soft Rescue. funny random vids, just like of gravity mode or just compilates, just different things, and a lot of player base highlight games. So really all good vids. And honestly, just like when I kind of said in my previous video with tanks themselves have pros and cons. These guys, there are no cons. These guys all have a love for the game, and they do it because they love it, and they also care to bring something quality and just good for you guys that I think all help us be better and just get something out of Blitz a little bit more. So anyway, this is the Muffin here. Hope you guys enjoyed. You stay cool and keep tanking.